In the last video, you built a complete project template in the component library with epics, work packages, questionnaires, conditions, and test suites. Now comes the decisive step. Use this template in a real customer project. We will walk through how to import the template, gather requirements with the customer, assign products, create tickets, and version the whole thing properly. I open my single project and navigate to the Configuration tab, then to the project tree. The tree is empty. This is where every project planning starts. I have two options. I can import a component from the library, or I can create one directly in the project. For standardizable projects, importing is the way to go. I click Import from Library and select our template WordPress website development that we built in the last video. One click and the entire structure appears in the project tree. All epics, all work packages, all questionnaires, all conditions. Everything is there. This is important. It is a complete copy. Anything I change here in the project has no effect on the original in the library. I can adjust freely without breaking anything. If your project covers multiple service areas, you can also import several components. For example, one for the website development and a second one for the SEO setup. Now it gets concrete. Let us say Bakery Mueller wants a website relaunch. I created the project, imported the template, and now I go through the questions with the customer. I open the first work package, run kickoff meeting, and see the questions we set up in the template. Who is the project lead? I select the person from my team. Who handles the hosting? Radio button. We handle hosting. Does the website need e-commerce features? No. Bakery Mueller does not sell online. How many languages? Just one. And then the multiplier. How many people will join the kickoff? I enter 4. Leadtime calculates automatically. 4 people times 2 hours equals 8 hours of effort for the kickoff meeting. The beauty of this, you sit with the customer, go through the questions, and Leadtime records everything in a structured way. No reworking meeting notes, no forgotten requirements. Yeah. Now something exciting happens. The project tree changes automatically based on the answers. E-commerce? No. So the WooCommerce package stays hidden. It does not even show up. Languages? Just one. So no WPML configuration package. Now imagine Bakery Mueller says during the meeting, actually, we would need a small online shop for our cake orders. You change the answer to yes, and immediately the WooCommerce package appears in the tree. Along with the follow-up question, which shop features are needed? And the effort adjusts automatically. The scope shapes itself through the customer's answers. You do not have to assemble anything manually. The conditions you defined in the template take care of that. Besides the project tree, the configuration tab also has a products area. This is where you link products from your catalog to the project. I switch to the products tab and add the relevant products. For example, WordPress hosting as a recurring product with monthly billing, or premium theme license as a one-time item. Some products are also activated automatically through conditions. Remember, in the template, we defined that a photo shoot automatically requires the product photo shooting day. When the customer answers the corresponding question with yes, the product appears automatically in the product list. All products with prices, variants, and billing models are now part of the project. They flow directly into the calculation, the offer, and later into billing. The project tree is configured. The requirements are captured. Now it is time for execution. Every work package has a Create Task button in the right column. One click and the work package becomes a ticket. The ticket automatically contains all the information, description, effort, the answers from the questionnaire. Your team gets a ready-made briefing. Even more efficient, I can click Create Tasks at the epic level, or even at the component level. This creates tickets for all work packages at once, only the ones that do not have a ticket yet. And here is a particularly clever feature: checklists. Remember the checklist kickoff preparation with tasks for the customer. These to-dos can be delegated as tickets to the customer. The customer works in the ticket system, checks off their tasks, uploads materials, but they never see the project tree or your internal planning. Clean separation. Now a feature that is extremely valuable in practice: versioning. As soon as you change something in the project, a not saved indicator appears. This means the current state has not been saved as a version yet. You do not have to save after every small change, but before every offer or customer document, you should create a version. I click Create Version and enter a title. For example, after kickoff meeting with Bakery Mueller. Leadtime automatically generates a description showing what changed since the last version. Why does this matter? When you create an offer, it references a specific version. The customer signs version 3. If the scope changes afterwards, you create version 4 and a new offer. Everything is traceable. No more disputes about what was originally agreed. You can switch between versions at any time, view older states, and even create variants based on a previous version. Incredibly useful for negotiations, or when the customer wants to compare different options. Not every project fits into a template. Sometimes you have a special project that only happens once. For that, you can create components directly in the project tree without going through the library. You click Create New and build your structure specifically for this project. And here is where it comes full circle. If during a project you realize that a component works so well that you want to reuse it, you use Export to Library from the context menu. The adjusted component gets written to the library and is immediately available for all future projects. This is a learning system. Every project makes your templates better. Lessons learned flow directly back into the library. Your project tree is now fully configured. Scope defined, effort calculated, products assigned, tickets ready for your team. Everything cleanly versioned. In the next video, I will show you how to turn this configured project into a formal offer with line items, discounts, and a professional document for your customer.